Yeah.
Welcome to another episode of Getting Down to Business. I'm here with my guests tonight, Linda Crabtree and Wes Wells, and they are with the Bassett Community Center. Welcome.
Good evening.
And yes, and again, I'm host Tanya Martin.
Yes.
But tell us a little bit about the history of the center, because I was reading earlier with the information you sent, and I really did not realize the extensive history that with the center.
Yes.
So,
yes.
Yes.
All right. The Touchdown Club at Bassett High School had the concept to come up with this in the 50s, probably the early 50s, and they started a fundraising campaign. Bassett Furniture Industries contributed the first $120,000, and the community raised the remaining balance of total of $386,000 that was needed to build the community center. The land was donated by Leonard Carter and his wife Gladys, and they started construction in 1958 and continued through 1959. The community center opened in June of 1960. Wow. It was noted to be one of the best in the Southwest, that type of a recreation center. And still, I believe, to this day, we have the only Olympic-sized swimming pool in the area. Now, there are a lot of 25-yard pools. Our swimming pool is 25 meters. So the swimming pool was a huge draw, but we had duck pin bowling, we had shuttleboard court. What else do we have, Wes?
Volleyball.
Volleyball.
Softball field.
You had enough seating, like it was a ton of seating in there for like different organizations.
1,500 people
I read
in the
that.
gym. Yeah.
It's like, that's
and then
amazing.
we had a banquet room that would seat up to 500 people, and then an additional room at the end of the building that we always call the club room, or the ladies' auxiliary room, and that would seat another 100 people at tables to eat a meal.
Right.
So it was something that the community just needed drastically and didn't have.
Right.
Now, at that time, Henry County did not have a Parks and Recreation Department. So we needed baseball fields and football fields, soccer fields, things like that for children to participate and learn to play sports.
Right.
Now, that isn't really needed as much anymore, because what was needed back then is really not needed now, because Henry County Parks and Rec has expanded. It's a huge concern.
Right.
So we had 8 lanes of duck pin bowling. And then later, those were converted to 10-pin and had automatic setters. Now, the creek flooded, and the creek was actually moved so they could build the community center. And Wes could explain how that happened if anybody's interested, but I didn't understand it totally, but he does. And we had basketball. It was just a great place.
It was like a regulation-sized basketball court.
Yes.
And that's what I read. I mean, that's super awesome.
Yeah.
So history and like the purpose here, is what we were kind of getting in before we started. So history being said, the purpose of this is to bring back, right, recreation in this area.
Yes.
And not just, but go ahead, Wes.
Well, we had the opportunity to grow up in a time that we didn't have much in Bassett to do, and all of a sudden, we had a lot of stuff to do. We had a swimming pool that was bar none better than anywhere around here. I happened to be one of the first crew of lifeguards when it opened. And,
I read that earlier. That's wonderful. Yeah.
If my memory serves me correct, we had 2,000 people go through the pool that day. And,
that's amazing.
And most of them couldn't swim.
Right. Go ahead.
The lifeguards stayed wet all day.
Right. Hey, you had to rescue a lot of people, huh?
But it was a great time to grow up in the area. We had so many things to do there. The high school basketball team played their games there for a while.
Right, yeah.
And it was just stuff that you could do that you couldn't find anywhere else.
Absolutely.
Today, our children don't have that opportunity in the western part of the county. They have their phones, and they sit on their butts, and they get no exercise, and they never learn to swim.
Right, yeah.
And that probably is one of the driving forces in my heart, that is why we need this to be rebuilt and refurbished and bring it back to the community.
Right.
It's so important that our children have somewhere safe to go.
Absolutely, yes. And I can see that the emotion coming, you know, when you're just speaking about this, which is also a lot of the purpose here, is not just, like you said, to have this, but it's definitely a need in the community, you know,
Absolutely.
definite need, which brings us to the further purpose of, you know, we're asking for, you know, people to help, you know.
Yes.
We want people to get engaged with this, and everyone out there, you know, that has any, you know, whether you have a tie to the community or not, you know, this is a very important thing, like, for our future generations, right?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. So, you know, definitely, and we're going to talk a little bit more about that, but we will be right back with Getting Down to Business, and we're talking about the Bassett Community Center today.
September 20th through the 23rd, it's the Henry County Fair. There's games, music, rides, and prizes. There's fair fun for everyone. Wednesday and Thursday, 5 till 10, Friday, 5 to 11, and Saturday, noon till 11. All this going on September 20th through the 23rd at the Martinsville Speedway. Visit henrycountyvafair.com for tickets and additional information.
Hi, I'm Stephen Edwards, and I'm the owner of Riverside Tire Service. At Riverside Tire Service, we have been a staple in this community for over 40 years as your premier Michelin tire dealer. Now, with that relationship with Michelin for over 40 years, we can pass on savings to you that no one else can compare to. We have over $50,000 worth of Michelins in stock ready to fit your vehicle. If we don't have it, we also receive 2 deliveries a day so we can get you rolling in a timely manner.
You know what season it is? It's farmers market season. You snap, we match. Snap shoppers can double their money when shopping at the Uptown Martinsville Farmers Market with both traditional and pandemic EBT funds. 1. Determine the amount of funds needed. 2. Visit the market manager. 3. Swipe your EBT card. 4. Enter your PIN number. 5. Receive tokens to spend with farmers. Market is open 7 a.m. to 12 noon.
Rah, 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 rah.
Pete, Christmas is over, son.
I ain't talking about Christmas season, Dandy Man. I'm talking about tax season, a.k.a. car buying season. MPVT Inc. down there in Fieldale got 11 cars to choose from. They got big cars, they got small cars, they even got medium-sized cars.
My tax check was a little light this year, Pete.
Well, that's okay too, Dandy Man, because they do finance.
Like PVT Inc. on Facebook and ride by 4264 Appalachian Drive, Fieldale to view inventory. 5011 more cars are coming in daily.
Welcome back to Getting Down to Business. I'm here again with Linda Crabtree in West Wales with the Bassett Community Center. So we're talking about purpose, and that's what we left off at the break with. But get into, because I know previously there were some attempts made to and work done to the pool and to the community center.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about that.
All right, we tried in 2021 to just reopen the swimming pool. Unfortunately, the quote to do that was extremely high. It was $110,000 just to get the pool operational again. We had leaks where the pool, we think, it was because it was shut down and there was water in the pipes. The pipes have probably burst because we had no water pressure to the pool at all on the returns or the skimmers. So unfortunately, we're not able to do that. And we think that swimming is such a necessary life skill for everybody.
Right.
Everybody needs to know how to swim. And we had some statistics that were given to us the other night. And the greatest cause of death for children ages 1 to 4 is swimming, drowning. Number one, they drown. And for the next group, 5 to 14, it's number 2, and the only thing higher is car accidents, motor vehicle accidents. So swimming is very important, and the children, I still help teach at the YMCA in Martinsville.
Okay.
Because I worked as a lifeguard at the community center for 7 years. So, and a water safety instructor. So I still help teach the first graders that come through the county school system. And the worst kids are the kids from Bassett and Sandville and our end of the county because they don't have the opportunity to swim anywhere.
Right.
It's too far for them to go to the YMCA. The Collinsville pool is closed. The pools that they formerly had access to aren't there anymore.
Right, right.
So we think that's very important. And the other thing is Bassett is a child care desert. There's no child care in Bassett at all. And actually, I've had people tell me that are in charge of personnel at different places that they've actually lost employees because they couldn't find anywhere to keep their children.
Right, yeah.
And nowhere safe for their children to stay. So that's one of our driving forces. This is mostly, as far as we're concerned, for the children.
Absolutely,
And
yes.
it's for posterity, to
Yes.
leave something for them.
Yes, absolutely. So with that being said, you know, and this is definitely, again, a huge need in the community, especially in this area of Bassett and Fielddale, correct?
Yes, correct.
Wes, you were mentioning before the break, you know, the emotional ties that you had to it, and it was, you know, very, very important. What kind of plans have since been made that you were speaking of, like now? What are the future plans? You know.
Well, first of all, the pool is shot. The walls are cracked. The deck is cracked. The pipes are rotten. They're rusted. None of them are worth even trying to refurbish. We have gotten several wild-ass guesses, nobody knows exactly yet what it's going to cost, but we've heard prices from $300 per square foot, and we have a 5,000 square foot pool, all the way down under 200. Any way you look at it, it comes out to $1 million, and that would require lining the pool with gunite, another 6-inch layer. It would require taking up a good bit of the deck, new coping on it. It would require all new piping put in around the pool for the vacuum lines, the skimmers, and the drains. And it would have to be a totally new filter system put in. Now, it's a lot of work to do that, and there again, that would probably be, I said around $1 million for the pool. That doesn't include the deck itself.
Right.
At that point, we have to go inside the building. Our locker rooms and our bathrooms were built on 1960 standards. They're not handicapped accessible, and they're don't have the width for the handicap stalls, and all of that would have to be redone.
Okay.
Currently, we have an architect that's on board, that's a specialist in refurbishing buildings, and we're trying to get enough money started so we can put him on drawing the detailed plans to actually find out what it's going to cost to refurbish the building. There's no heating in the building because the boiler is shot. We have asbestos that's got to be remediated. We have lead paint that's got to be remediated. So there's work that's got to be done inside, and it's pretty significant too. And there's no air. There never was air conditioning.
But this is doable, though.
Everything
is
very
doable.
Yes.
So
we've had a study done on the footings of the building. They're fine. We've had a study done on the roof. It was replaced, I think, in 2013 by the Bassett Foundation, which we greatly thank them for their efforts there. But it's just everywhere you look, there's something that's got to be done. Just we've been outside trying to manicure the place to get it in shape for an event that we're going to talk about in the next segment.
Right.
But it's just so much to do there, and we're limited by the number of volunteers we have.
Right.
We have some really good volunteers, but there's a lot of work.
So we need volunteers, we need, you know, and then I wanted to just touch on some future dreams, insights, right? Let's, if we can mention that, is that okay?
Sure.
Okay, you know, maybe a business incubation center, computer room, different things, you know, exercise spaces and equipment, walking area over the gym, right? Is this still, this is all still in the plan?
Would like to do all
An
that.
art area. So I guess what I'm saying is, we're going to take a quick break, but when we get back, we're going to talk about the event that Wes just mentioned as a fundraiser to save the pool and the Bassett Community Center, right?
Right.
Okay, so we will be right back with Getting Down to Business.
Hey, I'm Cindy, the owner and also stylist at Tree Roots Boulevard. We are located at 4743 Kings Mountain Road. Our phone number is 276-622-2944. We're here for all of your hair care needs. We also take walk-ins and appointments.
New College Institute is a premier educational facility for students, businesses, and the community at large. Expand your career opportunities by getting certifications in advanced manufacturing, technology, healthcare industries, and much more. NCI now offers GWO certified training in one of the fastest growing industries, wind energy. You can also earn your degree from one of our partner Virginia universities, all while staying close to home. Get started today and let New College Institute help you achieve your goals.
Come join the winners at Clarences Steakhouse, where everyone enjoys a great meal. Plate lunches served daily, chicken tenders, steak and salad with homemade desserts. Don't forget about all-you-can-eat fish every Friday at Clarences Steakhouse. Looking for breakfast? Then stop by and see us at 6636 Greensboro Road in Ridgeway, Virginia. Clarences also offers carry-out for you to relax and to dine at home. Simply call 276-956-3400. Clarences Steakhouse would also like to thank all of their customers for their support, and we look forward to serving you again in the future.
You know where to get them big old tires and lift kits?
Where's that?
Down there at that PVT.
Really?
They got big tires, they got small tires, they even got medium-sized tires, and they got the best prices too.
PVT Express, 608 Stoltz Road in Martinsville.
Welcome back to Getting Down to Business. I'm here again with Linda Crabtree and Wes Wells of the Bassett Community Center, and we are talking about saving the center and saving the pool, and there's a lot of work to be done. We're going to get into the fundraising event on September 30th here in a few minutes. I do want to mention, like we were talking during the break, that Wes mentioned it had been difficult to raise money in the area, partly due to NAFTA, due to a lot of industry leaving this area, and people just not having the extra money to donate. So this fundraiser, if you will, is one of the ways we can get the community involved again and get the community involved in saving the Bassett Community Center. And this is your way to give back, but you also get vendors, I understand, that you're going to have. You're going to have a bunch of different stuff there for the community to enjoy. So Wes, tell us a little bit about that part of it.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
First of all, we hope to have some antique vintage carnival rides.
Nice, okay.
Include a 50-foot Ferris wheel, swings, and some kiddie rides that would be appropriate. They'll have the proper insurance and they'll be safe and inspected and all that kind of stuff. We plan to have some inflatables for children, bouncy houses, and I think an obstacle course maybe.
Oh, nice. So.
We plan to do a cornhole tournament.
Okay.
And there'll be a sign up for that, and we're working on the details for that. You'll see that on the website.
They're giving away some nice Bassett furniture that was donated by Bassett.
Oh my gosh! So we got giveaways, we have vendors, we have a bunch. I mean, that's wonderful.
Yes.
What are the times? What are the?
Let me finish about what.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm getting excited. I'm getting excited.
We're going to have lots of vendors. Okay. I hope. We're in the process of signing up them. We have a cross section of businesses and food. And we might actually have some politicians there since it's a month before the election.
Right,
so
okay, that makes sense.
We're expecting a lot of those. But the highlight is going to be a concert in a gymnasium.
Okay.
And we're going to start out with the Southern Gentlemen. That's a bluegrass band. They'll be playing from 1 to 2 o'clock.
Yay, okay.
And then we have Jimmy Wilson from Bedford, who does a Willie Nelson tribute show, and he's excellent at doing that.
Okay.
And then the crowning touch will be the Legacy Motown Review.
Oh, nice. Oh, my goodness. This is exciting, y'all. Yes.
They'll be playing from 3 to 5. If you like Motown and rhythm and blues of the 60s, 70s, 80s, they've got it.
Oh, yeah. So it'll be 1 to 5, the event?
The concert will be 1 to 5.
1 to 5, okay.
The day events will start at 11.
11, okay.
We'll be parking at both ends of the center. You can come in the north end or the south end.
Okay.
And beyond that, what have I left out, Linda?
Can't think of, let's see.
We will have a DJ.
Yes.
And he'll be playing outside the whole time.
Okay.
We're going to have a 50-50.
Okay.
Yes.
The carnival rides will be $10 all day, all you can ride, and you'll get buy a ticket for that, or buy $10 and you'll get a wristband that will allow you to ride as many rides as you want to.
Oh, wonderful. This is exciting.
And then the concert itself, it'll be $10 in advance, and you can find the details on the website, and $12 at the door.
Okay.
So.
10, 12. And then that brings me to the Facebook page. So the easiest way to find this right now, find them on Facebook at Save the Bassett Community Center. They also have a GoFundMe page. And I will go ahead and give the website out, but do you want to give that out yet? Or
it's BassettCommunityCenter.org.
Okay, yes. So
and any donation is tax deductible. We are a 501c3 organization.
Yes, absolutely, yes. Wonderful. So yeah, and that's September 30th. Like, I do want to stress that, 11 to 5, and concert times 1 to 5. But great music lineup, man. Like, that's wonderful. I love it.
Should be something for everybody. Should be
yes,
something
a little
for
bit
everybody.
of something for everybody. Yeah. And also keep in mind that this is a fundraiser for the community center. We want to say, and can we show our shirts? Like, I think that's important too.
Save the Bassett.
And I mean, are these going to be for sale?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
These are also going to be for sale.
And we want to thank Papa's Pizza. They paid for these shirts.
And definitely thank our sponsors. Any other sponsors we'd like to thank here?
Oh, Bassett Furniture.
Bassett Furniture Industries.
We will have
Wesley.
a T-shirt vendor there that is going to make some specialty shirts.
Okay.
The bike ride, that's what we
motorcycle
missed.
ride from the trash ministry is going to have a ride, and they're going to terminate at the park itself. And, so we're trying to add stuff as we think of it. If we can the more the merrier, and the more fun we have, the better.
And I know you mentioned too volunteers. So if someone is interested in volunteering, how can they contact you?
Oh, they can contact us on Facebook.
Okay. All right, just send a message and...
Yeah.
Okay.
And we'll get back to them. We've got one lady that handles that.
Okay.
Dana Cozart, and she's doing a great job. So she'll give you...
Yeah,
we've got plenty of things for people to do.
Okay, well, yes. Yeah. They will put you somewhere.
Yes, we'll find something for you to do.
Wonderful.
If anybody out there happens to be a experienced grant writer.
Yes.
We need grant writers.
Are you a grant writer? Oh, wonderful.
Well,
Good.
yeah.
I didn't know that.
Because that appears that's going to be a major
Absolutely.
possibility for us to have funding, because we're probably up in the $2.5 million to $3 million category now to do everything that we want to do.
Okay.
We'll attempt to do it even if we don't get enough. We'll do whatever we can with what money we've got.
Absolutely.
But the goal is to get the place open.
Absolutely.
Give our kids a place to go.
Absolutely. Yes. Amen. Like, that's wonderful. Oh, yeah. Definitely. So you heard him. You heard Wes. We need a place for our kids to go. We need a place for the community, and we need a place in the Bassett Fieldale area in particular. This event on September 30th is not just about the fundraising, but that's mainly what it's about. But it's also the start of, we need the involvement of the community, not just to attend this fundraising event, but to volunteer, to reach out, if we need GoFundMe page.
Yes, yes.
So yeah, go to the GoFundMe page, find them on Facebook, Save the Bassett Community Center. The GoFundMe is right at the top. And I want to thank y'all for being on.
Oh, well, thank you for having us.
Absolutely, and hopefully you guys will come back on before the event, so we can iron out and we'll give the folks out there some more details about everything. And thank y'all again. This is such a great cause, and everybody get involved. Attend this event September 30th, 11 to 5. Concert is 1 to 5. Tickets are 10 in advance, 12 at the gate, and you can also find more information on the website.
Yes.
www. Or Bassett.
It's BassettCommunityCenter.org.
Okay. All righty. So then that wraps up another episode of Getting Down to Business, and we will see you again next week.
All right.
When you slip up, you need a bondsman you can trust at your side. At Apex Bail Bonds in Martinsville, our agents are with you at every step, not just the day you bond out. Need affordable bail? You'll get the same low rates we offer in Danville and Reedsville. Apex Bail Bonds has the only bail bondsman around licensed on both sides of the Virginia-Carolina line, provides fast releases and affordable bail at the lowest rates allowed by law. Apex Bail Bonds, Martinsville, across from Checkered Pig, for the lowest rates allowed.
Relationships, they are the most precious and important thing we have in life. An uncorrected or improperly corrected hearing loss negatively affects each and every one of those relationships. Did you know that you have hearing insurance benefits available to you? At Asheboro Audiology, we are the region's go-to providers for benefits from affordable hearing care, true hearing, and many more. Asheboro Audiology, where relationships matter, Martinsville and Danville.
Keep your vehicle running in top shape and have it serviced by highly trained technicians at Auto Rehab. Receive the highest level of care for your vehicle. Expert technicians in small engine repair to the largest engine repair, custom exhaust service, diagnostic service, and much more. Call 276-629-3600 to schedule your next service. Auto Rehab, located at 10 Oak Level Road, Stanleytown.
Are you looking for a big southern breakfast or home-cooked meats and vegetables? Come join us at the Sirloin House, where we have a breakfast buffet 7 days a week and a lunch buffet Sunday through Friday. We've been serving this community since 2001 at 207 South Van Buren Road, Eden, North Carolina. Enjoy the buffet for only $10.49. Come see us at 207 South Van Buren Road in Eden, North Carolina, and follow us on Facebook for all our specials. Call us at 336-623-7778 for all your carry-out or catering needs.
Welcome to Bahama Snow Shack. What can we get for you?
Bahama Snow Shack is Henry County's shaved ice vendor. With hundreds of flavor combinations to choose from, there is something sure to satisfy your taste. Located at 3161 Virginia Avenue in Collinsville and open daily from noon to 9. Stop by and find your flavor.
The Bassett Farmers Market is centrally located in the heart of northern Henry County, Virginia. They have a variety of fresh vegetables and fruits, as well as a variety of jams and preserves to pick from on your trip to the market. They also have handmade fabrics that are on site for purchase. The market is open Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. They are located at 168 Reedstone Street, Bassett, Virginia. Give them a call today at 276-732-6595.
Bassett Funeral Service was founded in 1996 by Darrell B. Martin and Paul T. Kennedy Jr.